Hi everybody, it is Erev Shabbat, Shabbat HaGadol, the Shabbat that is right before Pesach. And this year we are reading Parashat Tzav. Parashat Tzav is a continuation of Parashat Vayikra that we read last week, which was about the offerings, the korbanot, that people brought, their private ones, their personal ones, the ones from Am Yisrael, from the Jewish people. Whereas this Parashat Tzav, is about what the Kohanim, the priests, brought or had to bring or brought on their own. And these two sections culminates in this pasuk. It's a Perek Zayin, pasuk Lamed Zayin. It is chapter 7 in Leviticus, verse 37. Zot HaTorah la'ola lamincha v'lachatat v'la'asham v'lamiluim u'lzevach hashelamim. This is the law, the Torah, the law, of the burnt offering, of the meal offering, of the sin offering, of the guilt offering, of the consecration offering, and of the offering of peace, the peace offerings. The Kotzker Rebbe, Rabbi Nachum Mendel of Kotz, reads this pasuk a little bit differently through the lens of Chassidut, a Chassidish twist, you could call it. He says like this: Zot HaTorah, this Torah, how we live our lives. The Torah is a book that is full of how we should live our lives, whether it is role modeling, by telling us stories, or about mitzvot that God commanded us, about values that we need to have to live our lives in the proper way. Zot HaTorah, this is the Torah, meaning this Torah, Bereshit, Shemot, Vayikra, Bamidbar, Dvarim, the 5 books. And here is where it can lead you to these things that are delineated in the pasuk. What are they? La'olah, you can go higher. Olah means something that is a burnt offering that goes up to God. But no, that's not the way the Kotzker Rebbe understands it. La'olah, the Torah can make you go higher. The Torah can make you be lamincha, to be generous, to offer a gift. That is the meaning of the word mincha. While according to the Kotzker Rebbe, it can lead other people lachatat v'la'asham, those who find themselves transgressing a chet, and asham is feelings of guilt. Well, I would suggest that perhaps it doesn't have to be different people. Perhaps all of us have in our lives where the Torah can lift us higher, and we feel higher because of it, ennobled, empowered to be generous, to give of our time, our money, our resources, to go higher in our spiritual level, how we feel. But oftentimes humans are not perfect. None of us are perfect. And therefore, sometimes we do transgress. And sometimes we do feel feelings of guilt because we're not able to follow the perfection the way we want to act always. We aspire to it, but we can't always act in that way. I want to add another piece. The Midrash in Vayikra Rabbah and Midrash Rabbah points out something a little bit different. The Midrash focuses on the very last korbanot that are offered, Zevach, and the last one, Hashelamim. These are the offerings that are called peace offerings from the word shalom. It is brought voluntarily. People brought it because they were moved to bring it. And what was so special about the shalamim is that it was shared widely, and it is said that it brought shalom, peace, between the mizbeach, the altar, which symbolizes God, and the kohanim, the priests, and the am, and the people. Why is that? Because the korban shalamim was divided into parts. Some of it was offered on the mizbeach and was burnt up. Some of it was offered to the kohanim, and they got to eat part of it. And the rest was shared by the person who brought it themselves and family and friends. And in fact, there is a teaching that the korban Pesach, which was brought Pesach Seder night, not now, but in the times of the temples, was the ultimate kind of korban shalamim because it was shared so widely between all these 3 parts, but especially with a very wide group of family and friends, chaburot, groups, that each one even only got a mouthful because it was shared with so many people and spread feelings of peace and unity. Today we don't have the korban Pesach, but we still sit around the Seder table, sharing our journeys, sharing the collective Jewish journey, the stories, and perpetuating this feeling of gathering and community with each other. Wishing everybody a Shabbat Shalom and a Chag Sameach.